What it do, Niner fam? Now, as everybody knows, we got another running back. Not just any running back, a good running back. Starting running back. Now, Lynch got his backfield. See, you got to remember, the Niners run a West Coast offense. Every team runs a West Coast offense, but the Niners, that's their staple. They run the West Coast offense. But you got to remember, not only is Kyle Shanahan there, that's the coach, his dad is always there. Mike Shanahan is always there. If you go back and look, if you go and look at some of their practices, you might see his dad out there too. And what was his dad's staple? Even though his dad was a Niner coach, but that's another story. But when he went to the Broncos, he ran that run scheme, that run blocking scheme. He perfected that. And so you kind of mix them together. But you got to have good running backs. You have to have one excellent running back. You know what I'm saying? AKA Christian McCaffrey. But now he has to have backups. He has to have backups. A little quick history lesson. I know you remember that they had a video Shannon Sharp was telling about when the Broncos, I don't know if it was a championship or a Super Bowl, but they had, like I said, that run scheme, it was a beast. And what was the name of that running back? They had a running back over there with the Broncos, and he was balling. And the thing was, what's that running back name? Y'all leave it in the comments. And the problem is he had got migraines and he couldn't see. So they needed to run a play, but the defense wouldn't believe the play if he wasn't in there. So he went to the coach, and the coach like, you ready to go? And he's like, I can't see. They was like, you ain't got to see, just get in there. And once you're in there, we're gonna, it's gonna be a play action. So, but we need you in there. And he said he couldn't see. He went in there, and then they called the play, and for sure the defense bit, and then they ended up getting a touchdown. So, but that's because you had one good running back. Now, not only do we have Christian McCaffrey, got Brian Robinson. You got to remember, if Brian Robinson can start for any team, he's a flat-out starter. Man. So imagine when you're telling Christian McCaffrey, we gonna get a break, and then you have a bona fide starter right behind him. See, and then like I said, we still got other running backs. Garendo is still there. So we got it's finna be nice. That backfield finna be. We got like one or two more. That backfield finna be nice. Don't forget about Hughescheck. That backfield is gonna be nice. See, because all of them running backs can catch, and then that's where you add the West Coast offense. See, the run scheme is perfect because you got Trent Williams, and everybody's running to one side and everybody's blocking. But when you do a play action, and you gotta dump the ball off, how many weapons do you got? You might have McCaffrey, you might have Robinson, you might have Hughescheck, you might have Kittle. That's just the ones that's right there. We're not talking about the ones down the field. The Ricky Pearsall, you feel me? Ayuk when he plays, Jennings, Cowing. We got, like I said, the weapons, the offense is nice. The offense is gonna be nice. I figured that they was gonna build the offense like this. We basically, you don't really see too many rookies as far as the weapon, how many rookies that we got. Nah, they put most of that on the defense. See, Salah got that stuff. Now, reason I bring all that up, let me show you how the Niners will and deal, okay? Now, you got to remember, we got rid of Jordan Mason. Jordan Mason was a baller. Well, I figured we should have kept Jordan Mason because really Jordan Mason kind of runs like Robinson. But nevertheless, we got rid of Jordan Mason, and Minnesota we got rid of Jordan Mason and the 167th pick, 5th overall, to Minnesota. We got the 5th round pick from Minnesota and the 6th round pick from Minnesota for 2026. Okay, now 2026 went to Washington for for Brian Robinson. Okay, that's basically the pick we got for Mason. Okay, so everything the Niners got, we got Brian Robinson. We got that wide receiver, that Siegel dude. It costed us Jordan Mason and pick 187 and $5 million. We didn't spend nothing. We didn't spend nothing. Myself, we should have never got rid of Jordan Mason. We should have never got rid of Jordan Mason because this guy kind of runs like Jordan Mason. I think he has better hands than Jordan Mason. But we should have never got rid of Jordan Mason. But nevertheless, we didn't really spend no money. And the draft pick we spent, that's the one we got for Jordan Mason. We didn't lose nothing. That's not that pick that we just gave to the Redskins Commanders. That's that pick we got from Minnesota. So you don't do nothing but take that pick and give it to them. And Mason, the little bit of money that we paid him over there, it didn't cost nothing. It didn't cost nothing. Now Robinson is on Robinson is coming in like Garoppolo came in. Remember, Garoppolo came in and he was like he would have been a free agency the next year was on his last contract. We just took that contract. You know what I'm saying? The Commanders are paying him. So we just got that contract from Robinson. That's all we got. Now, he ball out. And he liked the Niners. He ball out. Now, he don't have to stay with us. But now, just like Jimmy Garoppolo wanted to leave and we paid him all that money to stay, he balls out. Robinson balls out and he do what I think he gonna do. Niners look around the league and see what everybody getting, offer him a nice little contract. Like, look, man, you know, we're gonna get you what you want. You want that ring? Come to the Niners. You want that ring, that championship? You want that over here with the Niners? He gonna get everything he want. He gonna get that shine. He gonna get that shine. With the Commanders, he ain't really get the shine like that. He didn't really get the shine like that. That's why he's smart. Commander fans, Washington fans, understand this. The schedule you had last year, it was a last place schedule. You had all the easy teams. Remember, Commanders, remember when you played the Bears? You technically should have lost, but a Hail Mary and some of their guys not paying attention to the Hail Mary, you won that game. Now, Commander, hey, hold on a second. Remember, when we say Commanders, we all say Jaden Daniels. I like the kid. But the problem is when he ran into a hungry team, a real hungry team with some real hungry vets, okay? When he ran into that team, which is the Eagles, go look at that. It was bad. I kind of felt sorry for him. It was bad. It's like he didn't know what was going on. And everybody's thinking, whoa, he played good the whole season. No, he played a last place schedule the whole season. Some of them veterans, you had to see it. He was trying to run. Remember, he looked like a tall basketball player. They was hitting him every which way but loose. It was bad, man. It was bad. And that was one team, one hungry team. That was one. Now you got a first place schedule. So now you play Buffalo, you play the Ravens, you play the Chiefs, you play all the hard teams that's hungry just like that. Hey, I ain't got nothing against the Commanders. It is what it is. It is what it is. But this year, you about to see exactly what it is. They say that's the oldest team. Now, you put all these older players around Jaden Daniels. It make it look good. It do. It honestly do. You're going to see why during that NFC Championship, why Jaden Daniels was getting beat up the most, but most of the veteran players was good. See? So, like I said, hey, this is my theory. Like I said, this is how the Niners, man, we got this pick. Robinson, this is how we got this pick. And it really didn't cost us nothing. So that's how you will and deal with the Niners. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Did I miss anything? Let me know what y'all think. Leave it in the comments. Like, share. Make sure you subscribe, man. I'm trying to get these numbers up. Make sure you subscribe. Peace. I'm out of here.